I think we're playing hard. We haven't necessarily played really good basketball yet. I think we're still trying to get to know each other and come together, but we played very hard. We're pretty stingy on the defensive end of the ball, which I think is different than past years. So, and we have, and offensively, Lily Ritz has come a long way and playing well, and the outside shooters around her give her some space. So I think we have a good combination of inside out this year, like we try to do every year.
With Lily in particular making the transition from Division Two to Division One, it seems like it's gone really well. She's top three in scoring and rebounding in the league right now, and new to Division One basketball.
Yeah, I mean, I coached Division Two in the past, and it does kind of when you lead the country in rebounding and you're third in scoring, it's gonna you can make the transition. I didn't know how long it would take, and it did take her a while. I mean, against Eastern Michigan, she struggled with their size and length, but every game she's getting better. And Milwaukee has long athletic post players that block a lot of shots, so she's going to have to figure out a way to maneuver around them and get baskets, and we're going to try to be creative in how we get her the ball in good positions. But she's really done well making that transition, and it's been fun to watch.
Trying to go, in the conference, then out of conference, now back in the conference. I mean, does something have to be, I don't know, done, it may not be the right word, but does something have to change so you can, once you're in conference play, you stay in conference?
I don't know if that will necessarily happen from here on out, because we have so many league teams. When we're adding teams, that forces you to play games earlier. And I think we probably won't have 2 weekends of it next year like we did this year, but I would be shocked if we don't have at least one weekend that we play conference games and then go back to non-conference games.
Is it something that's, I know it's in the horizon league. Is it something that you see around the country?
I haven't really looked into it too much, but I think a lot of teams, want to play Thanksgiving tournaments or Christmas tournaments, and in order to do that, you're gonna, and still play as many league games as you need to play, you're gonna have to play them before. I think we, on the women's side, we didn't really want to play 3 league games in a week or in 2 weeks during the season. That's just a lot of missed school and, pounding on the potential injuries and things like that. So that's why we're doing it this way. I think after doing it for a year, we will probably try to just have one weekend of it.
I mean, in the old days, was non-conference preparation for the conference.
Yeah.
That formula is out the window.
I don't know if I'd say out the window. I think it's still what you'd want to have happen, but it doesn't always necessarily work out that way.
Coach Megan Walstead has been a force for Milwaukee the last few years, and Lily will have a good matchup with her down low. So just talking about what she brings and what makes her difficult.
Well, she's strong and athletic and great hands, great finisher. She can rebound. She runs the floor. She's a very good team player. She passes when she's not open, and I just think she's a really good player. I mean, she was preseason all conference, and it'll be a great test for Lily to see where she's at. And Whitmershouse is really long and athletic, and they're starting 2 bigs, so or they have been. I don't know if they will against us, but so that presents a challenge also. They beat Wisconsin last week. Green Bay beat Oklahoma State last week, so we have a big week in front of us.
Last time we talked to you, you touched on the fans being back. Now that you've experienced that for 2 games.
Yeah, outstanding. I mean, they definitely give us a boost of energy and help the team, especially that first game. I keep saying, they kind of willed us to the win, and we've just had great community support. Big crowds, energetic, cheering our players on, and it's a huge help for us.
Some time off the last few days. Just how that help the team get fresh into things, get ready for a big week now?
Yeah, I think it helped schedule-wise. It was a little tough going through that 3-game week where we had Akron on Monday, then Oakland and Detroit all in 1 week. That was a struggle to get through. Thankfully, we were able to get through it, but being able to give them a couple days off to rest and get their legs back. And we had a good practice yesterday and need 2 more, going into the game Thursday.
Malia came back last game. Where's she at as far as returning to the lineup back to where she was?
We weren't really sure whether we were going to put her in the last game, but with our trainer's help and her how she was feeling, wanted her to get in there a little bit, and she did a great job. I think she played like 12, 13 minutes, something like that. Felt good. So we're getting her back into hopefully full go here before too much longer.
How would you describe your team after 5 games?
A work in progress. I think, we're striving to get to our best basketball in March, and so every practice, every game, we're trying to get a little bit better and improve on the things that we didn't do so well and keep, doing the things that we did well and even get better at those things. But overall, I think we're still trying to figure out our identity all the way around, although they have embraced the playing hard, being tough, being physical, those type of things, diving on the floor, 50-50 balls, taking charges. So that's probably the most important thing. So, and the thing that I'm happiest about and most proud is just how hard they play and how unselfish they are and just give it up for each other.